and welcome to day number 2 of the DeNami Fall Winter 2012 sneak peeks. Today we're going to be featuring our more elegant stamps today. If you're a follower of DeNami, you know that in the past we've released a lot of elegant stamps and we've had many requests to bring some more back. So we have a really nice collection of them today that I'm going to be showing you. So let's get started. I'm going to show you just a few of the different stamps that we have. Here's one set that we have. It's called the Poinsettia Vines, and it's just a really elegant two-piece set, and it's really great for creating backgrounds and things like that. The next one here is one I'm really excited about. Here's the Leafy Squares, and this one is just such a great one. You can use it for fall, you can use it for Christmassy kind of cards. I've seen some of Wendy's cards that she's created with these stamps and they're just really fantastic. Another great one that we have here is the Berry Vine. It's just a really fun, whimsical, but yet elegant stamp, and it's great. You can create all sorts of fun backgrounds with this one. You can create really long borders, and this is just a really great one to have in your collection. I have a couple more here that I want to show you. Here's the Christmas Candles set. It has 2 stamps. You can see here it's just really great. This one would be great for a focal point. This one you can create for a focal point as well, or you can create some fun borders. You could actually even stick one of these, this individual one, inside the bigger leafy square. The last one I'm going to be showing you here is the Holly Lantern. This is just a really elegant stamp and I've just had so much fun using it. I'll show you in a little bit some of the cards I created with these images. So let's get started and just stamp a few of these new designs out. So the first one I'm going to start with is the Berry Vine. I just love this image. It's really easy to use. It's similar in size to our other vines, but this one's just a little bit more more brushed, and it's great for more Christmassy type cards. So I'm just going to create just a fun little border, and you're just going to, if you could just rotate the vines, and then you can just create all sorts of fun patterns. And then let's just color this image in. So I'm going to start by doing some green for the leaves. And these are more sagey kind of greens that I'm going to be using. And for these you can use some bright greens, you can use darker hunter greens. This is just basically whatever colors you color these vines and berries in, it will just determine the style and the season of the card. So if you wanted to do some more wintry colors, you can do, you know, some browns and greens and maybe some chocolate colors. Whereas if you wanted to do fall, you can do reds and oranges and just those kind of colors. So it just depends on what season you want to go for with your cards and your projects. So I'm just going to finish coloring in these leaves. You can see I'm not being too precise because I'm going to go back and outline them in some darker shade of green. So I'm just going to go in and then just go in and outline some of the leaves. And when you stamp your cards, you can be a little bit more precise. Just for this video, I'm going to try my best to keep it to a shorter video. Okay, and then now you can just determine what kind of colors you want to do for the berries. I'm going to go for a red color. So you just color in the berries, and that's just going to be the finishing touch. And then if you're into glitter, we have lots of fun glitters. We have a ruby red glitter that matches this red really well, so you can finish your cards off with that. Also, if you like glitter, you can have the Gamma Green glitter, which actually coordinates really well with this color green. And if you do have Copics, the Copics that I used are the G21 and the G24, just so you can get an idea. Okay, so that's that image. Let's stamp out a few other ones. let's do here the leafy squares. And if you've seen the other videos, you've seen this is how I store my stamps. So this one I've already used. So I'm just going to get my clear block. And then we can stamp our image. So you can create either diamonds or you can do squares. It just really depends on what you want to do for your cards. So there's diamonds, and then if you wanted to do the squares, you can just line them up. So it's a really versatile stamp. And then you can stamp little things inside of it, or if you wanted to do alternating colors in your inks, it really just depends on which kind of look you're going for. Okay, and then let's stamp out the holly lantern. I just love this image. It's a really elegant one, and I had a lot of fun using this one. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to use the same greens that I did earlier for the vines. This is just my go-to color for the green. I just really like this shade. Okay, and then now we'll color in the berries. And I'm actually going to color in this ribbon part, the red. Then we have a light brown color for the actual lantern part. And then we can color in the flame if you wanted to do that, a yellow color. And then you can just decide what kind of color candle you want to do. I'll just do this one red. Okay, and then we have like a stitched border that you can do, and that can be the little part that makes the lantern hang. So there's just lots of different options. You can mix and match. As I've said in many of my videos, our stamps are so easy to mix and match. You can do a lot of intertwining of the stamps. So I wanted to show you just a few of the cards that I've created using these new stamps. This one here is going to feature the berry vine. And for this one I went for some more warm colors. So I did the navy for the berries, and then I went with some craft and then our sage cardstock. And you can see I just created my own background here. I added some leaves from another stamp set. Then I used the DeNami dot circle frame and the best wishes. So it mixes the new and the old. Another one here is this one. This one uses the smaller stamp from the Poinsettia Vines. And I just made this more of a fun, whimsical, kind of all-occasion card. So I just used a lot of limes, and I used some pinks and some blues. And then I just did a older sentiment, The Sending You Love, which is one of my absolute favorites. So that's a fun little card. This one here features, again, new and old. I did my background using the smaller of the leafy squares. And then I used this new stamp, which is the little winter cottage. And I used our teeny heart background. So it's just a really fun, whimsical card. Another one I have here is, this one features one of the new stamps from the ornamental centerpieces, and I just created it to just do a really fun, vibrant thinking of you card. So this one I had a lot of fun with because I added a lot of glitter. So I used the amethyst and the magenta glitters. Then I used some of our twine and rhinestones. So it's just a really simple card, but it's really fun. The last one here I want to show you features the holly lantern. And this is really how I fell in love with the holly lantern. I just stamped it 3 times, and then I raised up the middle one. So you can see here, I added two pieces of foam tape, and I stacked them on each other, so it's really kind of dimensional. You can see here. And then I added some twine just for the bows, and I used our stitched border to make them hang. And then I used some older stamps. I used the Happy Holiday Sentiment and then the solid holly leaves. So this is just a really fun, but it's yet classic, and it's also has a little bit of whimsical appeal to it. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. There was a lot of different stamps that I showed, and we also actually have a lot of other ones that I didn't feature. So you'll want to be sure to visit the DeNami blog today. We have Wendy and Deanna, and we also have Deb that are featuring the new elegant stamps. So be sure to check that out along with the giveaway that we have. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you tomorrow for our Halloween sneak peeks. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.